Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to On the Spot Reviews, part 4, I think.
We won't keep count.
Yeah, we won't keep count.
MagicRy, Spartan Steve, heads, tails, go!
How did I screw that up? What's it on?
It's on heads. Yeah,
Woo!
heads.
Finally. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this, boys and girls.
Oh shoot, you haven't made a review.
I've never done a review, so, well, I've never made Steve do a review.
Yeah.
So, let's do this. Adventure time.
Adventure time.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant land.
Do it. Okay.
That's the opening to
Okay.
Adventure Time.
Yeah, it is. You should watch it, and if you don't, then this is why your life is so miserable. But anyways,
Whoa.
straight up, sorry guys.
It is kind of an awesome show if you give it a chance.
Oh, please. Anyways. Okay, Penn Ward's creation. Tell me about it. How do you like the storyline of it?
The storyline.
Yeah, the
Storyline.
storyline.
Actually, it does have a storyline. You just have to watch. You have to stay tuned and watch a lot of episodes because if you just go in to any random episode, you'll think that it's only just a random show, and it is. But there's lots of little story segments, and they build upon each character. Maybe once every 6 episodes for one certain character, and there's a lot of things that sort of mesh together, but are at the same time remain their own thing. There's Finn the human, Jake the dog, Marceline the vampire queen, Princess Bubblegum, Princess of the Candy Kingdom. There's so many characters that I can't even mention them.
Sorry to interrupt you. Blame Princess, Bubblegum, or Marceline. Choose.
Oh,
Romance. Do them.
oh, like a Finn love interest?
Not even just Finn, just love interests in general. Do them.
I'm kind of digging Marceline the vampire queen.
You think Marceline, eh?
Oh, I don't know. To me, she's just a character with a personality. I might be offending a lot of Princess Bubblegum fans out there, but to me, she's just too good.
I know she's kind of a goody two-shoes.
Yeah,
So.
but I guess that's sort of.
Hey, every character is different about that show.
Yeah.
In the show, sorry. And
Yeah.
I love that about the show.
Yeah. So the thing I like about Marceline is she's very much. I don't know. She's got daddy issues. She plays the teenage stereotype, but not tired out. What kind of keeps it fresh is that she's a vampire that can turn into all these things, and she's technically really 1,000 years old, and she has an axe guitar. She's actually my favorite character in the whole show.
I love Marceline. I have to agree with you on that one. I would have to say Marceline as well, because, you know what, character development-wise, I mean, it's so hard to develop a character in a show of randomness like Adventure Time. That is pretty much how I can describe this show. Arbitrary awesomeness.
I think Penn Ward, creator of the show, said his favorite character was Marceline.
Yeah.
As an April Fool joke, he said it was BMO.
Yeah?
But not to say BMO's hateful, but it's favorite character, but...
Another question I have to ask you. So what do you think about, where are they located? In your opinion, where do you think that they are right now? Where do you think that the show takes place?
The Land of Vu.
What do you think the Land of Vu is?
I think Penn actually discussed this once in an interview, but we'll put side stuff aside. If you watch the opening of the show, the very first 2 seconds you see missiles or nukes in the ground, and I think a couple skeletons. So even without watching the show, a lot of speculation can lead to believe that the show takes place in post-apocalyptic Earth, and that's pretty cool.
I know, and you know what? It's such an interesting theme, considering it's I would say it's a quasi-kids show, right? It's not
it's as kid show as Rocko's Modern Life or Ren and Stimpy. There's a lot of adult humor and there's a lot of dark stuff, but it's all so subtle and hidden.
Yeah.
That a kid can watch it. I know kids that watch it.
Yeah,
I know people our age that watch it.
Yeah.
And that's the magic of a show. Any show that can grasp an audience from everywhere without needing to succumb to the exclusive interests of all these age groups is a well-done show.
That's it. And I mean, over the years, Adventure Time has gained this massive cult following. And I mean, have to admit, I'm definitely a follower of the show. I love it. And I mean, everything Penn Ward does. If you haven't seen his latest series, Bravest Warriors, on YouTube, please check it out. If you're a big Adventure Time fan and you haven't seen this, please give it a shot. It's like a more...
It's like a Futurama Adventure Time.
It's like the Futurama of Adventure Time.
Yeah, and that's actually sort of a good thing. It's a little more adult too.
Yeah, it's a little more openly adult, but
Yeah, you'll find it on Cartoon Hangover. That's the YouTube channel.
oh, it's absolutely excellent. Anyways,
Anything else?
so yeah, characters. Let's say Ice King. What do you think about Ice King?
Okay, the first thing that really strikes me as awesome about Ice King is that he's voiced by Tom Kenny, who does the voice for SpongeBob SquarePants. He does also a lot of other voices. He was once one of the many voices of Spyro the Dragon. But he sort of like plays that old, creepy, perverted type character. But as the series progresses, I won't spoil it for you guys. There's a lot of the story revolves around him and his past, and it's almost tragic.
It is.
Yeah, it's like completely sad, and that's where a lot of the adult serious stuff comes into the show. And they don't get into it until around the 4th season. But trust me, like, give the show a shot if you like cartoons. Just stay on path. Try to enjoy what the show throws at you, because the more you watch it, the more it feels worth it.
And not only if you don't like cartoons, look, this is not your conventional cartoon, and I suggest you give it a shot if you've never seen it before. Because you know what? If you walk in with a philosophy like, hey, it's cartoon, I don't like it.
It's just for kids.
Yeah,
it's
for
too
kids.
weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's it. Don't have that kind of philosophy. Have an open mind. You'll really enjoy it. Trust me.
I'll tell you now, I didn't like the show the first episode. And I'm the one who actually showed the show to Ryan, to MagicRy, and he was like, what is this show, Steve? What is it? And by episode 3, he was like, this is the most messed up show I've ever seen. Can we watch more tomorrow?
Yes.
Like, that was his response.
Yeah, so we were in Florida working out. Yeah, we need to work out our muscles.
Yeah, I'm big bodybuilder.
Pumping iron, boys. Okay, yeah, so basically we were on the treadmill, and the show came on, and I was like, what is this? And Steve at the time knew what it was.
Yeah.
And we just watched the episode, and throughout it, I'm just confounded. Like, what is this?
Creativity, that's what it was.
Creativity, and we came back every day of our trip to watch that show.
Yeah. The show just finished its 5th season recently, and I can tell you, it's not dragging at all. In fact, the animations got even a little better. The story, the plot lines are a lot more interesting, and I actually cannot wait for more. So yeah, anything else?
No, I just pretty much all I'd like to say is the character development is so amazing in this show. All characters are different in so many ways. There's no character that you could say, oh, he's a lot like this guy, or she's a lot like this girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well done.
There's also a lot of guest voice appearances.
Yeah.
Like Ron Perlman plays a character, Mark Hamill's played a couple of characters. There's a few more off the top of my head. You'd be surprised. Check it out. I don't think I can give it a rating, because it's just a TV show. It's a little ongoing. I will give it 2 thumbs up, which hasn't been given since the 90s.
Kind of give it like a. Let's assume that it was ended right now. Give it like a.
Oh, if it ended right now?
So you say if it ended right now, what would you rate it?
I would give it a 9. The only room for improvement is, again, it's sort of part of the style. It's not very accessible. There are people, like I say now, like, give the show a shot, but that doesn't guarantee you'll like it. There are certain people I know who just don't like the show because it is too not much a flow and narrative.
Yeah.
It is a lot of, like, episodes are clearly filler. They're trying to work the story.
It's not completely coherent. Anyways, so that is it for this review. Yeah, Adventure Time.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
See you next week.